Hello guys, thank you for joining me on my channel, and today I'm going to share experience of using Modecom mouse model Volcano, and I really think it's fantastic. And let's get to the description. So the mouse itself is made of plastic, black matte color. I really like it, even though it's not covered, it's like silicone rubber, which some gaming mounts are, to let the mouse stick better to your palm. I think it's very ergonomic and it's nice in touch. So additionally, this mouse, even though it's from this lower range of price, because it's around $10, offers you something which is installed in higher end mouses. And by that I mean additional weights inside the mouse. So if I take it off, you can see there are 4 weights within the mouse, and if I place them in this pocket, it feels much heavier. But it's actually a good thing, because the connect surface with a mouse pad is bigger, and also the tracking camera works much better, so the movement of the mouse is much more accurate, which I really enjoy. There are 6 programmable buttons at the side and at the top of the mouse, which we will talk about later when I will show you how you can program the mouse, because the Modecom site offers additional software for this particular model. And we have obviously DPI and lightning modes and 3 buttons on the side. This has additional support for your thumb on the side, and this nice pattern here, which makes the mouse easier to hold. And this particular honeybat pattern, I think it's a good design. Why I think the pattern is better? So let's compare it to the Fur Hunter, which I had previously, and you can notice that this triangular shape makes it easier for the dust to gather in the corners. So if I really make a close-up, you can see that there's some dirt in the corners, and this one, even though I was using it very often, it doesn't have this problem. So actually the patterns, it's not just for look. And obviously the most important part is the lightning. So let's connect it. And as you can see, the lightning is perfection, because it offers rainbow colors and the transition is very smooth. If we look up close, we have one light underneath the scroll, and there is a LED strip underneath the main body, and it gives you this nice line of rainbowish colors which goes from one side to another. The lightning depends on the mode you choose in drivers inside the program. And if you have a computer which has a nice sleek lightning behind the main monitors, you can see how well the mouse fits in this. The mouse looks amazing at night. It offers several modes. This one, I would call it a wave, because the light goes from the bottom to the top and it changes color. If I click again, we've got another kind of a wave, but this time there is one color going all around the periphery of the mouse. Now we've got even stronger sensation of color, because it goes from the side to the other side and then it dims. So you have like this strobo. There is brief also, which is very delicate, and the color changes only slightly from time to time, every half a second, I would say. Then you've got a strong brief, which is when the mouse goes bright and dark, and a rainbow when the mouse just shines every possible color on the side. I hope you can recognize it, because it looks a bit white, but still it works. So after you plug the mouse to the computer, it will install itself, but we are looking for drivers and additional software where you can attach macros to the buttons and so on and so forth. So you go to the Modecom Volcano MC GM5 site. I'll post link in the description, and you scroll the page, you have more information about specifications or dimensions, number of buttons, backlight, so on and so forth. Obviously for gamers, there is software. you need to download. So after downloading this small program, you can install it, and then just by hitting the gaming mouse Modecom, you can see all the settings the mouse offers. To touch it briefly, we have typical buttons 1, 2, 3, scroll. Under each of those you can assign the function which you can choose from the list, and for example under 8 I have my computer. So I'll now click the button on my mouse and the computer screen pops up. This is cool. You can assign volume down to the buttons on the side, which I usually do, and to show you that it works, I'll now hit the top button and my volume goes up. I'll hit the other button, goes down, and you can also see that Modecom is responsible for this one. Apart from that, you have 4 settings for DPI, for programs, and you can activate one or many of them. Now I have activated all. I'll deactivate it and I'll have just one setting activated. What it means that when I hit my DPI button on my mouse, I'll get only 240. If I want to have other setups, I need to activate those check boxes, and then after hitting my DPI button, my mouse will jump from one DPI to another. We also have advanced settings, which is something special for this one, because in the other mouse, like Hunter, which is lower benchmark mouse, you don't have option to attach macros, and this one has them either already installed with software, so we can import a macro, and usually it's a list of keys, like Chinese now macro installed, and what it shows, so left Windows key was pressed for 20 milliseconds, then L key was pressed for 20 milliseconds, so on and so forth. If you want to do your own macro, you have to just go for the new, we type in the name, so test macro, and now let's hit some keys. So let's say I want to have like a combo record and W and then R. As you can see, it controls the time. And now if I save it and I export it or attach it to the gaming use macro here, I can have this test macro I just created under this key. By hitting those buttons, I can obviously change the setup. There's like 5 configurations, and you can also import and export this. 5 is a lot. If you're looking for cheap, affordable mouse, go for this model. And if you enjoyed the episode, leave a like, subscribe or comment. Thank you for watching.